Right. So this is my first painting podcast episode with Hari. He's the coolest theater actor, and he's super interesting. He's doing a bunch of things, and we'll go ahead asking him why he does all the things that he does. He started doing theater. He does roller skating, and then he's doing parkour right now. And he's also a really good improv artist. So many people like him. He's really funny and really interesting. So, buddy, how did you start theater, and why were you interested? And yeah, and it's something that you are doing mainstream or want to do mainstream. So, yeah, tell me why you want to.
Okay, I'll be honest with you, buddy. The reason is I had no other thing to do in my life because I was at a point in my life where I decided to quit my job and I wanted to get into acting, but I don't know what to do. I wanted to get into mainstream acting, but I don't know what to do. I wanted to get into movies, but I don't know what to do. So I was like, there was like 1 year of time where I did nothing and I didn't know what to do. I was.
Which year was this?
It was I think 2021. Yeah, I quit my job at 2020 December, and then I started my acting career in 2021. So this was 2021, and the entire year I had no idea what to do. And my first idea was to get into serials and stuff so that people might get to know who I am.
Okay.
And I tried to do my best.
Okay.
I was like doing roles. I got roles, but then I was not feeling, okay, this isn't something that it was not interesting to me. This is acting, but still it is not interesting.
Okay.
Then I had this pause, and then I was like, I didn't know what to do. And then one of my friend, he told me that, okay, there is this theater that I have, that I am part of, and I just wanted you to come and give an audition to it. And I just gave an audition there, and then
Who's that friend?
his name is Kiran.
Okay, okay.
His name is Kiran, and he told me that, okay, I am part of this theater group, and we are doing plays. It is really a nice place for an actor to be.
Okay.
So especially a beginner. So why don't you just come in and audition for the role? So I did that, and I got selected, and then they invited me. Yeah, and then they called me in, and this is my first day of practice. Okay, I had a chewing gum in my mouth. The only thing that he said was this thing. The director is really strict.
Okay.
He expects everyone to be on time.
Okay.
So never ever be even 1 minute late to the practice session.
Okay, okay.
So I was like 15 minutes early to my first practice session. And, this was my first theater. I had no idea what theater was, buddy.
Okay.
I didn't know that people were like, oh, strict and discipline and all those stuff. But they didn't even give me anything. They just asked me to come next week for the first practice session. And I was like wearing a jeans, and I was like wearing a shirt and all that. And people in theater were, especially during practice, they were expected to wear something that is comfortable,
Right.
like tracks and t-shirts and stuff. And the moment the director entered, right, he was like, come in.
Okay.
And he was like, why are you wearing a jeans? This is a practice session. And I told him, nobody told me that I was supposed to wear a track pant. And then he saw the chewing gum in my mouth, and he was like, he got fucking pissed off. He thought I was being disrespectful to him by having chewing gum in my mouth. And he was like, what the fuck are you doing with
Okay.
with a chewing gum in your mouth?
Okay.
So I just want you to go out.
Okay.
He said that to me. He said
Your
that to me.
first practice
This was
session.
my first practice session in a theater. He said that to me. He was like, I'm not running a pub or something.
Okay.
This is a theater, and I don't want someone with a chewing gum in him. And I was trying my best to explain it to him. I was calm. I was trying my best because this is my only shot, buddy, because I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the mindset that I was in. And I was trying to explain, but he was like, after some point, he said, if you were someone that I knew, I would have just thrown you out. But you are someone that I don't know. So I don't want to do that. So it's better that you leave. And I was like, okay, it is what it is. Then, okay, then I'm not supposed to be here. Thank you. And I'm sorry. And then I left. And then I was like, bro, and my friend who suggested me, you know what he was doing? He was standing there as if he didn't even know me. He was like shell shocked, bro. He was like, what the fuck is happening here, bro?
Right, right.
Okay. And then he called me and he said, Macha, I'm really sorry, I'm extremely sorry that I didn't tell you about the dress codes and the chewing gum and stuff. And I was like, Macha, chill da. If it's meant to happen, it is what is gonna happen. Nothing else is gonna happen.
Right,
Maybe
right.
this is meant to happen.
Right, right.
And I was like, okay. Then I just went home, and I just rolled this thing, and I was just smoking, and then he called me and he was like, yeah, chill bro, paathukalam அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. And then again the same friend after some days he told me about this thing called the Little Theatre. I had no idea about the Little Theatre. I had no idea about theatre much. I've been, and I really feel so bad because I've been in Chennai for like 24 years. All my life I've been in Chennai and I had no fucking clue that there was something like this going on in Chennai. That there is a community called the theatre community where they do plays, where people come in, and I had no idea about that. And he told me, okay, why don't you give an audition to the Little Theatre? It is actually nice. They do all these stuff, and why don't you give a try? At the exact same time, Little Theatre posted an audition saying that this was in 2021 March. No, 2022 March.
2022. So when was the first time you uh, went to audition? Which was your first performance?
For theatre.
Theatre.
Macha, for for the V Chorus team, I think I did the audition around August 2021. And for Little Theatre, I did the audition around March 2022.
March 2022.
It was actually a fucking tiring day for me because when exactly on the same day, I applied for another workshop from Saranya Sports Talents, and it was about it was meet the casting director program or something, where you have to go and meet the casting director, and then you have to perform. And then at the same day, I around in the evening, I had this audition. And when I was about to leave from the Saranya Sports Talent workshop, right, one of them told me that you know what, you should not go for this audition because they're not gonna select people who are not really
Professional.
Yeah, who are not really professional, because Garage Gang was something they were expecting professionals to be part of. And I was not a professional. So
And this was your first time?
yeah, this was my first time. And but then I had this I don't know much, it's just a feeling that you have. And also at that time I had nothing to do. I had nothing to do. I had literally nothing to do. I was so witty that I was like, okay, what is going to happen, bro? Just go. No, the audition starts at around 4 o'clock or something. And I went there a bit late, like an hour late, around 5 or something. And I was like, okay, what the fuck is gonna happen? You're just gonna go. And what I was really expecting was, the normal audition format, that is where they call you in individually, and where they give you lines or something, or where they ask you, have you prepared something else so that you can perform or something of that sort. So I was like that. I was in that zone. Okay, I was confident much. I was confident that I was gonna kill it. But the thing I was expecting was them to call me individually and ask me to perform. But then when I went there, it was an hour late. Okay. So everybody was already in a zone. They were all in a vibe. It's like a fucking cult thing that was going on, because when I entered the room, what I saw was, it was like 100 fucking people sitting around in a group, and people were performing in the middle. And that is something that I never ever expected to happen. And I was like,
you have stage fright?
If you ask me now, I don't have. But back then I had. I have to accept it, I had. Because the moment I entered, it was like, fuck bro, what the fuck is happening here? People are jumping in there, they're like singing, they're like dancing. I had no I can dance if they teach me how to dance. But I cannot dance like just go there and stand, do a freestyle. I can't do that. I look like a clown. And that's all was going on in my mind the moment I entered. And I was like, okay, fuck bro, you came here. We're not gonna perform. I know that. I know we are not gonna perform. So why don't we just sit and just go? So that no one knows that we even existed. And the thing was, the main reason why I didn't why I was like scared to perform was, I had a couple of people who I really know. If there were people I didn't know in that group, I would have gone, okay, what if I suck? It doesn't matter. They're gonna forget. They're not gonna remember my name or who I was. But then there were people who I really knew that were there in that group, and I don't want to really fuck it up in front of them.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna perform. I'm definitely not gonna perform. This is not gonna happen. And then I was like waiting there for like 1.5 hours, and then people were just jumping in. They were just singing, they were dancing, some were doing mimicries and stuff, and some were like playing instruments that they brought, and and people are doing all that. And then finally, my artistic director there, he always kept saying that, you know what, you came here, you entered this place, and you are brave enough to enter this place from your home that is like really far away, and all you're thinking about is just to jump in here. And he didn't say this one time, he said this multiple times. And towards the end, when they were doing an improv kind of thing, and I was like, okay, after some point I had this feeling, bro, what the fuck is gonna happen? Even if you fail, people are gonna laugh, that's it. Nothing big is gonna happen. They have their own life and people are gonna forget you. Nothing big is gonna happen, just go and do what you do. And then that was my first improv ever in my life. That was my first improv. I had no idea what an improv was. I had no idea what like how to do it, or like how to make humor out of it. That was my first improv, and I think I did a decent job. Not a good job, but a decent job.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I really had fun. Because why I'm saying I really had fun was because I had no idea what the fuck was happening around me. I was just in the moment, bro. I was just listening to whatever it is that people were saying, my co-actors were saying, and I was just responding to them. So I had no idea how people were looking at me, or it was nothing. Nothing was there in my head. All I had in my head was, okay, I'm in this zone. Okay, in this zone, there was the story that was going around. Okay, you're in a forest. You're in a forest, and you're meeting. There is this huge ganja, the farm right in front of you, and something of that sort. And all I had in my mind was, I was just envisioning whatever it is that my co-actor said. I was able to see it. When someone built it up saying that, okay, you're in a forest, I was able to see that I was in a forest. So that I was able to bring in a lot of stuff to it. So I said, one of the things that I said was, all of a sudden Kushbu went in. Kushbu was in, and I saw Kushbu in the forest with this thing, and I was like singing a song to her saying, Kondayil Talampu, Nenjile Valampu, Kudayil Yennapu, Kushbu. And then it turned out to be not a great improv, but a good improv.
But you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it like anything. That was one of my favorite improvs that I ever did, because that is my first improv, so it's always special. Oh fuck, bro, I did something.
Parala, buddy. Buddy, chill.
Okay. I think artistic director was like, bro, whatever it is that you did was like really cool. And then
you only knew the artistic director before you went?
No. I had no idea who he was.
Okay, but he just, a stranger, he randomly
came. He randomly came and told me that whatever it is that you did was really nice. And I was like, cool. And I also wanted to be part of this group because I really liked being there. And then I didn't get selected in that audition.
This was for Little Theatre?
This was for Little Theatre. For the Garage Gang audition. But then I didn't get selected for the audition. But still they took me in as an intern. So I was part of the intern team. And
what did you do then?
When I was an intern, I applied for the director's intern thing, and I was working with KK, and where they were like building this play, and that is how I came to know how improv works and how they build a play, because it is completely different, because I was used to the format where the directors give you scripts. Directors give you scripts, and then you have to work on the script. And you can make minor changes to the dialogues, but you're not supposed to make major changes. But
you have to stick with the character.
Yeah, you have to stick with the character. But here it was different. The way how they built character was through an improv. You have no idea how a character is built. So it is like, okay, you do something, you come in, you do an improv, you do something, and you're definitely gonna do something out of it. Okay. And with that, we'll build your character. So it is something of that sort.
Okay.
So and then I was like, when I was an intern, I didn't get a lot of chance to do an improv or something.
Okay.
But I was part of the sound team,
Okay.
where I was the one who was responsible to play the music cues in the
Okay.
play.
Uh-huh.
So I did that, and then they took me in for the next panto,
Okay.
and yes,
Next Panto was last year.
yeah, next panto was last year. That is 2022 December.
Okay. And
And
in between this, you were doing a lot of other stuff.
yeah, in between that, I kind of auditioned for a couple of movies, and then I did a few other movies,
Okay.
and small roles, not like noticeable big ones,
Okay.
and none of them have released yet.
Okay.
So yeah, they are all really small ones. I also did an independent film in between,
Okay.
but yeah, I think it has really helped me grow as an actor,
Okay.
because why I'm saying this is because as an actor,
Okay.
you have no I don't think if it is just an actor's thing or something. When you get into a creative field, right,
Mm.
the possibilities are like endless.
Okay.
You have endless possibilities. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
But the thing is, you just have to put your heart and soul into it, because without that, anything that you make, it doesn't matter without
Okay.
your heart and soul in it.
Okay.
So that is something that I really realized in the process, and
Wow.
now I'm here doing improv,
Okay.
and I'm not sure if I'm doing a great job or not, but
Funny.
I really have a lot of fun doing it,
Okay.
because it is really fun, because I am someone who likes to get away from reality.
Mhm.
Reality is like very you can't do a lot of stuff in reality
Okay.
much.
It's like.
It has its own limitations. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Makes
Reality
sense.
has its own limitation,
Okay.
and I don't want that in my life.
Okay.
I don't want that in my life. I don't like that in my life.
Makes sense.
You having limitation is that it feels like something that, okay, you
You're
can't.
not able to represent
Yeah,
your end. Okay.
that is something that I really don't like doing.
Okay.
So, or like being in a moment where, okay, fuck, I can't do this,
Okay.
because it is reality. This
Okay.
is how this world works, and I don't like being that way.
Okay.
My way of being is, I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Were you like this even before you got into theater, or once you came into theater, you grew more confident and this part of you came into play?
So I think the confidence, I'm not sure about the confidence, but I am someone who has always been, mysterious as fuck.
Okay.
I love being mysterious as fuck much. I love when people, kind of, have a second thought about what the fuck is this person really about.
Okay. Okay.
I have no fucking clue. I know him for a long time. I
Okay.
know him for a very long time, but I have no fucking clue what he is about.
Okay.
And that isn't something that I do purposefully, because some people plan it.
Okay.
You have to be like this so that
Okay.
people think that
Uh-huh.
you are mysterious in a way. And I don't do that, because maybe my natural persona is like that.
Okay.
And there are a lot of times where I really felt, bro, fuck, bro, you should not be like this.
Okay.
Don't be like this.
Okay.
Just give them a clue who you fucking are.
Okay.
Why don't people get who you are?
Okay.
It is really hard to make people understand, and I have tried my best to make people understand, like, okay, this is who I am. But the thing is, I don't know. They don't, every single time when I meet someone new,
Okay.
it's like I'm just being me. But
Okay.
I don't know why, but for some odd reason, they always have this feeling that, okay, this guy isn't something that is, someone who isn't like, I don't know why they get that feeling.
Okay.
Maybe it is me. Maybe I
They come
do.
and tell you that you're very difficult to understand or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're difficult to understand. You're difficult to not understand. You're difficult. You're not.
It's difficult to put you in a box.
Yeah, it's difficult to put you in a box.
Okay.
It's difficult to put you in a box, because, like,
Maybe you don't want to be in a box.
yeah, bro.
I get that. I get
really
that.
don't want to be in a box. And the thing is, I'm not even trying hard not to be in a box.
Okay.
All I'm doing is I'm just being me.
Wow.
I'm just doing stuff that I really love.
Okay.
Okay, it's not that I'm like forcing myself to do this because I look cool,
Okay.
because I look awesome in front of their eyes.
Okay.
It's not that.
Okay.
Because this is just me.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing stuffs because I really liked it. I really liked it and I really wanted to do it. My only goal as of now is to, improve myself as an actor. Learn a lot of stuff. That is something that I have in my mind all the time. Because, okay, this is
When you mentioned learning a lot of stuff. Is it just towards anything regarding to being an actor, or anything, just anything in general?
okay. Let me tell you something. This is actually, I don't think a lot of people will, get this,
Okay.
but this is something that has happened in my life all the time.
Okay.
There is this magical thing that is going on in my life, bro,
Okay.
which not a lot of people will understand. They might call me, pseudo maniac or something, but this is something that is going on. I have this really strong connection with nature.
Okay.
I really have this really strong connection with nature where I am able to communicate with nature
Okay.
and I get the response that I need.
Okay.
And the response is like, it is awesome, Macha. You know how it started. Okay, I've never said this to anyone,
Okay.
but I just really want to, tell this to you because
Okay.
I just want to be honest here because
Okay.
I am someone who has been a loner all my life. I like being alone,
Okay.
just me,
Okay.
just my presence, just me and me alone.
Okay.
I love it. Even if I don't get bored, Macha. I never get bored. I
Okay.
never fucking get bored.
Okay.
The reason why I never fucking get bored is I really enjoy my own company.
Wow.
Okay, whenever I had nothing to do, I just go to a spot, I sit there, I watch a fucking cool sunset, and I fucking have a great time with it. I don't need fucking company. I don't know how I got it, but that is who I am, I think.
A lot. That is a very. I think like that explains a lot about what you're doing now, because not a lot of people feel that
Yeah,
way, and that's very very special and also hard to imbibe. That's wow.
because I have always had that thing where even if I
When did you
go
realize
this thing,
this? Yeah.
Machan, see, my brain, it just works in fucking. I don't know much how it
Okay.
works.
Okay.
It just fascinates me at times,
Okay.
and there have been moments. Okay, I'll tell you this. Okay,
Okay.
there is this thing that I and aeroplanes have.
Okay.
Okay, it is just like a bond.
Okay.
There is something about aeroplanes that really fascinates me, Machan. That
Okay.
really, I think they are magical.
Okay.
All of a sudden, there is this flying object that is flying on top of you, and you have no fucking. There are like fucking 100, 200 fucking people sitting over there, and it flies on top of you.
Okay.
It's a flying object. It's kind of like an UFO, even though people have made it common. It's fucking awesome because it flies.
Okay.
It's a bird in the sky. And when I was in doing my college, when I was in my college, my
So did you do engineering?
yeah.
Where?
In St. Joseph's College of Engineering.
Okay.
I did engineering in St. Joseph's College of Engineering.
Okay.
And my college bus, I take my college bus to college, and it goes through Katipara.
Okay.
Okay, Katipara is the bridge in Gindi, where the airport is close by.
Yeah.
So whenever you go through that bridge, right? If a flight is landing, it comes really close to you.
Okay.
It is really fucking close, so that you see this enormous big aeroplane flying on top of you when you are riding in a bus. And all the time, most of the time, when I am riding in a bus, I always listen to songs.
Okay.
So before that, it's kind of like, I don't know, bro, but I kind of like have a conversation with nature that is with between me and nature. So I kind of like say, okay, let me say, I'm praying right now.
Okay.
If an aeroplane comes at this moment when I'm going through this bridge, I'll fucking make it as a big actor. This was when I was in my teens. In my teens. You won't believe me, there are moments where I used to get on top of that bridge and no flight, there is no aeroplane, oh fuck, you're not gonna become a big actor.
Okay.
And when my bus was about to get down off that bridge, all of a sudden you have no fucking clue, bro. There is this whoosh, and there is this goddamn big airplane. Holy fuck, what the fuck just happened, bro?
And then it just changes your entire.
Yeah, it just changes my entire thing. It makes me feel like, oh fuck, bro, there is nothing stopping me. You're gonna become a goddamn fucking actor. There is nothing stopping you because Mother Nature has said it.
Okay.
Because it is something, because it doesn't happen much. You call it coincidence, but it has happened to me multiple times.
No, okay.
And it's not just airplanes. I've also tried with rainbows.
Okay.
And rainbows are something that really fascinates me because rainbows are extremely beautiful.
Okay.
In every single way, rainbows are beautiful because they are different. You see an arc, you see a whole circle. Rainbows are fucking brilliant. Rainbows are always brilliant. I don't know why. It just blows my mind away when I see a rainbow. It's like, fuck, what the fuck, bro? There is a fucking color. There is fucking colors in the sky, bro, macha. That's how rainbows make me feel. And I was like, okay, this happened to me when I was like really low.
Okay. Okay.
Low, like my lowest point of time.
Okay. Do you want to talk
Point
about
of
it
my
or
life.
no?
Yeah, I would love to talk about it. It's
Okay.
not something that I want to hide it from people because it is something that I think everyone goes through.
Okay.
Because when you want to be someone, when you want to become something big,
Okay.
it is something that I think everyone goes on. You know, you have this thing.
That character defining.
Yeah. You have this thing in your eye. This is you. This is what you do. This is who you are. But then, this society looks at you in a different way, and you're not able to handle it, or like you're not able to look at it from a different perspective. So I was there in that moment, and it was one such days, and I was like, fuck, bro, I think I made a bad decision.
Okay.
I
By
think,
choosing acting.
yeah, by choosing acting, because like, you know, coming from a middle class family, your parents and everyone, every single one in your this thing, they have this feeling that not a lot of people are successful doing this. There are very few people who are successful doing acting,
Yeah.
and the possibilities of you becoming a big actor is very less.
Okay.
And they think you will never be able to make it.
Okay.
And all these things, even if you don't want to take it in,
Okay.
it somehow gets in your way.
Yeah.
It somehow affects you.
Yeah.
It somehow affects you. And I was in that point of my life, and where I was like, fuck, bro, this is.
And you also quit your day job.
Yeah.
So,
I decided to, and that was an immature decision because back then I was like, okay, that's actually a funny story, but yeah, I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
The thing is,
Sorry, you were saying.
yeah, I really feel that the moment I quit my job was an immature decision, but then I had to do it.
Okay.
Without me doing it, I would not be here.
But
So,
looking back now, it's a really.
Looking back now, it's really a good thing, but still I have a lot of this thing to do in my life.
Right.
So, but then even when I think about it now, I think it is an immature decision, because do you know how I quit my job? It was like there was this odd day, macha, when I was like,
where were you working as? What were you working?
okay, I was working at Infosys
Okay.
for like 2 years. At first, I was working in Mysore
Okay.
for like 1.5 years, and then somehow fucking I got transferred.
Okay.
I was like begging them for like, please give me transfer, because my plan was, okay, let me go to Chennai, let me work,
Okay.
and then I'll also do acting simultaneously on the side, because at that time I will also be able to be independent and do my own shit.
Okay.
But then I was like stuck in Mysore for like 1.5 years, and then finally they decided to give me this thing.
Okay.
Fucking COVID came in, and there was this whole fucking COVID came in, and there was this whole lockdown thing that was going on.
Okay.
You won't believe me, it was the first day that Modi announced lockdown, and that was the day that I booked my flight. And I was like fucking stuck in Mysore doing nothing for like a month.
Okay.
And then I got into a lorry after a month, and somehow like after 2 days or something, 2 days of travel, I got to Chennai. And then I started working in Chennai for like 6 months, and that job
this was 2020.
2020 around May June. And that job was like killing me because I was working 12 hours straight every single day.
Okay.
I had a meeting in the morning around 8, and my day ends around 11:30 or 11 or 11:30 in the night. So it was like that hard, and not hard, but it was really frustrating, Macha, because I didn't really love doing it.
It was draining you.
Yeah, it was draining me.
Okay.
And I was like, all of a sudden one day I had this thought in my head, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna do the same job for like next 40 years. Will you be able to do it? Even if you're gonna make money, will you be able to do it? Will you be able to like
Is
really?
it something you'll enjoy?
Yeah, is it something that you will really, 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 really love to do?
Okay.
So if it is not something that you really like to do, so why you would love to do? And then I had this, crazy scheming plans that I had, where I had a couple of friends. One of my friends was an assistant cinematographer, and one of my friend was an assistant director.
Okay.
And I had this plan. Okay, this was the most immature thing that I've ever done in my life, because this is how I thought at that moment. Yeah, because this is how I thought at that moment. I have two of my friends who are part of the industry,
Okay.
and who will definitely be able to get me work.
Okay.
So I had this idea. So I have two of my friends. So they will definitely be able to pull in like at least
Start giving you even small roles so you
yeah,
can build
a
up.
small role so that I can build up.
Uh-huh.
And then I decided to quit my job. And then I came to know that though they really don't have anything to do.
Oh,
They are also struggling. They are also like, even though they were like working, but they didn't have the power to bring someone in or pull someone in. So that was going on. And I was like, the moment I realized, okay, I was like, okay, fuck, what the fuck are we gonna do, bro? We don't have money right now. Yeah, so what the fuck are we gonna do? So, and then I started trying out serials.
Okay.
And then I got into a serial.
Okay.
I got a role. I got a decent role.
This was when?
This was in 2022.
2020.
2022, I got a decent role.
Okay.
But then the work was not something that I really enjoyed,
Okay.
because it was really frustrating.
Okay.
The job had nothing that I was able to give much.
Okay.
It is something that, okay, people were prompting, and I just had to save the lines.
Okay.
They just needed an object to say the lines.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it is me or someone else. It doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
So what the fuck am I gonna bring into the table?
Okay.
If it is me, bro.
Yeah.
When I am in, it is fucking Harishankar who is in.
Yeah.
He's gonna bring in a lot of stuff to the table. He's gonna make even a simple. This is something that I always believed about myself, Machan.
Okay.
No matter how simple or how normal a scene is, I figure out ways to make it, interesting or appealing to people. I I somehow figure out loopholes to make it, not just make it funny, but make it interesting. Make it interesting.
Give it more depth.
Give it more depth. Because when you are able to feel something, people will be able to connect to it more, because that is something that I've learned as an actor. It is not just you crying and doing shit. No, when you're performing, you're feeling something. It is something that you're feeling. And when do you think people really like a role or like someone doing something? It is when there are two different possibilities. One is when people see someone doing that they are not able to do. When people see something that that they can never ever do what a person is doing on screen. That is something that really fascinates them. And another thing is when people are able to relate to a fucking character. I have felt that.
Okay.
I've been there.
This is something that you learned intuitively.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is something that I've learned intuitively.
Okay.
I've been there.
Okay.
When people are able to relate to an emotion that you are portraying,
Okay.
people get to fall into, people get to like the character, because it is them, not you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is them, not you.
Uh-huh.
So that is something that really, that I learned over the, years.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that job, the one that I did with the serials, that really didn't interest me, because it was like a fucking hectic job, macha. It was like 12 hours of work every single day, and all you have to do was like prompt the lines, just say the lines that people were just prompting, and it didn't interest me. So I decided to quit it. And the team also was like a fuck all job,
Okay.
because they are like really bad, bro. Bad as in you can never ever make them understand whatever it is that because they are like so caught up in the things that are going on around them, the people going on around them. They are like, fuck, bro. Macha, at times I don't know if people feel this.
Okay.
I don't know if you have felt this, but
Okay.
I felt this like more often, macha.
Okay.
Life is simple when you are just you, macha. Life is really simple when you are just,
Wow.
when it gets complicated when people try to be someone that they are not, just to,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, just to,
Appease somebody.
yeah, appease somebody or do something of that sort.
Okay.
And the team that I was working on was like, not only the team, but like most of the people are like that. I don't know why they are like that, but they're like
Okay.
so caught up in that. in the thing where they have to act in a way so that people will kind of give them attention or like them or think that they are good. And yeah, that really fucks me up. So yeah, when I was working, there was this director who was like a fucking shithole. He had no fucking clue about what the acting was. He has been doing serials for a long period of time, bro. But still, the thing that you learn, it shows up, lad. You know when someone is really into a craft, and all he was doing was, it was like, okay, he was doing it, but then the most of the time, I had this feeling that he was really trying to prove people that he was a fucking director. Who the fuck really cares? Who the fuck really cares if you're a director? Do your fucking job. That is what really matters. And then all of a sudden I was like, no, bro, this is not something you want to do. Get the fuck out of this place. It is killing your fucking creativity. If you're here, you're not gonna, learn something new. You're still gonna be the same. Even if it takes like 2-3 years, you're still going to be the same. You're not gonna learn anything. So I decided to, leave that job. And then I I luckily got into this thing, the little theater. And yeah, now I'm doing plays. Now I'm auditioning for movies. Good life. And we gonna be all right.
Wow. Oh yeah, that is something you keep saying. How did you land up on that tag, and why is that something you use all the time?
We are gonna be all right is something that I got it from Kendrick Lamar. Because there is this song called "We Are Gonna Be All Right," where, because you know how artists there came up, right? They came up from the hood. They were nothing. They were just like us, bro. They were just like us. They were nothing. And I was somehow able to relate myself to them, because the feeling is same. When you are not, I would not say nothing, but when you are someone who doesn't have the actual influence to become who you are, and you have to work your fucking ass off to become someone who you are supposed to be, and it is fucking hard. And even if you are like a fucking confident person, there are gonna be days when you're gonna doubt yourself. Doubt yourself as in, okay, will I be able to do it? You have this thing going on in your mind. Fuck, I am this. I am this shit. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. I am gonna run this goddamn thing. But then at times when you fail, or there are gonna be times, low times when you have no control over it, but you're gonna feel it. And at those times, this is something that cheers me up, or like gets me back onto track. Just say, I'll just say, you're going to be all right. Don't worry, this is just a part-time thing. This is just
Something that's temporary.
this is just something temporary. So you're going to be all right. And it is a great life. It is a fucking great life. It is not some ordinary simple life that you're living. It is a fucking awesome life that you're living. And you're going to be all right. You're going to be everything that you ever wanted to be. So it is something that really drives me in. So that is why I always keep on saying or posting these things in hashtags, because I don't want people to see that, but at the same time I just want to say it. That is why I put it in the hashtags. I don't put it in the captions, because when you put it in the captions, people are definitely going to read it. I don't want people to okay, this is what is trying. No, I don't want people to. That is why I put them in hashtags, because most of them don't really read the hashtags. So that is why I put most of the things that are really that really comes from my heart. I put those in hashtags. I don't put those in captions. For some odd reasons. The reason is, I am someone who doesn't express myself a lot. Express myself a lot through words. Through words. Even if I like you, I'm not gonna come and say, I really like you. I'm not gonna do that. I will never do that. Even if I try so hard, it is so fucking hard, I'll never do that. I'll never come, even if I like someone, I'm never gonna go and say, I really like you. I don't know what it is. I really like you. Do you want to go out with me? No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm never gonna say that.
What do you do?
I don't know. I do something, bro. I do something else, and I have no fucking. Every single time it is something new. I end up doing something new, but I never say that straight to their face that I really like them. Maybe I do it through my actions, or maybe I do it, but I'll never ever go and say straight to their face that I really like them, or shit. So yeah,
Is this only for like let's say obviously
women.
women or
Mm.
someone you are inclined to
No,
romantically or
anyone,
anybody? Okay.
anybody, even if it's my, except my mom,
Okay.
except my mom.
Okay.
You know, because I think, I don't know how, but only my mom, I've only expressed my whatever it is that I felt to my mom directly,
Okay.
and not to anybody else.
Okay.
Not, and not even a single, not even my dad.
Okay.
Only my mom. I
Okay.
don't know how, why, I don't know how,
Okay.
but I only feel comfortable around my mother.
Are you okay with that, or is that something that bothers you?
It bothers me at times,
Okay.
but you know, over the course of time, I think I'm pretty cool with it.
You're making your peace with it.
Yeah, I'm making my peace with it because it is who I am.
Okay.
Because it's not that I have not tried to change it.
Okay.
I've tried a lot, because you know how it feels. Like you are really into someone and you're not able to do that shit, but you figure out. Yeah, I definitely figure out ways to, you know, tell them without telling them that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Tell them without telling them that, okay, cool. Yeah, I really like you as a person, and but yeah, it is what it is. But I've never been successful when it comes to that. But yeah, I somehow figure out another way, or another quirk, or another way of dealing with people, and I think that has helped me as an actor too. Because you know, just going in and saying them, it is simple. But when you are not able to do that,
Yeah.
and when you are trying to figure out other ways to do that, you have a lot of possibilities to do.
Okay.
You have a lot of possibilities that you can experiment with, and how to let them know without you expressing yourself as a this thing. So I think that really helps me as an actor. Okay, I'll paint here.
Yeah, I think after we're done with that, we can go to the legs.
Yeah, okay.
Ah.
So
Oh, interesting. Okay.
yeah,
And there's something else that you said, like, you feel like you're connected with the nature.
yeah,
So, are you a religious person?
yeah. I don't want to put it in those words, because
Okay.
I don't know how what being spiritual means.
Okay.
But the thing is, I've always felt this connect with nature, not only nature, with all the non-living things. Maybe I was a loner all my life, and it all started with
Are you a
my.
loner now?
Yeah, pretty much yes. Pretty much yes. I have my friends. I spend quality time with them, but mostly I am a loner.
Okay.
I love. I don't know. I just love being, you know, just being me,
Okay, just being with yourself.
just being with myself.
Is that something uh, you like doing from the start, like when you were a kid, or is that something you
No,
picked up recently?
no. It is something I think I picked up recently.
Okay.
As a kid, when I was a kid, I was like this, you know. mm, I was complicated, bro, as a kid. Yeah, because you know, as a kid,
Okay.
like as far as I can remember,
Okay.
I was someone who was extraordinarily shy,
Okay.
and who was
You were shy.
yeah, who was
Okay.
extra. Even now, I'm shy.
Bro.
Trust me, even now I'm shy. But the thing is, I don't show it.
Okay.
I don't show it.
Okay.
Even now, I'm fucking shy, but I don't
But you
show it.
still go to it. You don't let that.
Yeah,
intimidate you.
yeah. I don't. I don't. When it comes to me performing,
Okay.
I will never let that thing come down. But I am a shy person in
Oh.
yeah, in life.
Okay.
I am an extraordinarily shy person when it comes to Harishankar. In real life, is a shy person. Is extremely shy. He's not someone who's gonna go like, oh my god, I look at that. No. He's not gonna do that. He's an extremely shy person, and I don't know, like over the but the thing is, but an interesting thing that I've like figured out, or I don't know if it is just a coping mechanism that I've developed over the period of time. Just because I was being shy, I have this thing of, you know, you have to put it out there, bro.
Okay.
You have to put it out there.
Okay.
So you know, there are times where I try to be like, fuck, it doesn't matter what people think. You're gonna put it out there.
Okay.
Just don't let anyone hold you back.
Okay.
The shyness is never gonna come out. So that is the attitude that I carry whenever it is that I'm gonna perform.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what people think of you. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're shy, but if this is your thing, you're gonna do it. You have to do it.
Okay.
So just go and do it. Don't let anyone hold you back. Never let anyone hold you back.
Okay.
Never. Just do it. Just go and do whatever. All they are gonna do is just laugh
Uh-huh.
or make fun for like 5-10 minutes, and then they're gonna forget about it. They have their own lives to worry about.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about that shit. You never have to worry about that shit.
Okay.
They have their own, like, I'll paint here.
Yeah. I think you can follow that. So yeah, you can paint that and you can paint the legs.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Mm.
So yeah, that is something that I think. But I am a shy person when it comes, in real life.
Okay, so when not performing.
Yeah, when not performing, I'm really a shy person.
Okay.
And it has, I think, this quality in me has really helped me as an actor, because when you're shy, some people find it to be cute.
Okay.
Some people find it to be, oh, he's the, what is that word? Oh, poor little thing. What is that?
Sorry?
People kind of, at times have this feeling of, oh, poor little thing.
Oh,
What is
right,
he
right. They
doing
pity
there?
you.
They pity you. They pity you. And I think, in a sense, and yeah, innocence is something that not a lot of people can, carry it till their grave.
Okay.
And I think I am definitely able to do that, because innocence is something that runs in me.
Yeah,
I don't do it, purposefully, but it just happens because
Okay.
it is who I am.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because it is there. No
Okay.
matter how hard I try not to be childish, not to be an no, I try to be a mature. Okay, fucking fuck, you're 26 years old, Hari. You have to be mature. What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck? So even if I try, there is something that is in me that always, brings the childish energy
Okay.
that is going on. And
I think that is something that a lot of people like about you. Because I feel like a lot of people cannot do that.
yeah,
So when you do it, they feel
exactly,
and
because
what you said earlier, they could connect.
yeah, they'll be able to connect to you more. And also, I think,
Was it? Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. The reason why I think it is really helpful to me is
Okay.
creativity comes from there.
Mhm.
The source of creativity is your innocence, is who you are as a person.
Mm.
Because you are this, every single one who's, I really believe this, every single one on this goddamn planet is creative as fuck.
Okay.
But the thing is, their creativity is lost over the period of time. Their creativity is lost over the, because when we were kids, we don't have a lot of things to think about.
Yeah.
We were just being us. We
Yeah.
were just doing what we love.
Yeah.
We play with sands. We build sand castles. We make tunnels. We build tents. We do all those stuff. Why? Because we don't have nothing to think about it. But when we slowly, become adults, what happens is the society puts a lot of pressure. They expect, the society expects us to be in a way. And when you get all these things running on your mind, you lose that.
Right.
You lose your innocence. You lose your, you lose who you are
Yeah.
over the period of time. And I think that is something that I don't know, I never tried to, I have to hold this. No. But this is who I am. I have always been like this. I always figure out ways to act silly. And I don't know why.
Okay.
I am like that. I am like that. Even if it is a big fucking disastrous thing that is going on, I just am silly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and I think that is something that really fuels my creativity, because with all those grown up thoughts that you have, they are definitely gonna reduce your creativity, or the things that you can create or build up.
Okay.
So yeah, and I think that is something that we all have to hold up to.
Okay.
And yeah.
So something that I got from what you said was, right now you're at least so now you started channeling your inner self more.
Yeah.
So in a way, would you say you're little less insecure than what you used to be?
No.
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 Okay.
The insecurities are something that have already stuck. They are there,
Okay.
and to get off them, I don't know, maybe you have to I don't know, bro, but I truly believe that the insecurities are still in me,
Okay.
and they are not out yet.
Okay.
I don't want to show, portray myself saying that, oh fuck, I'm this cool ass fucking boy.
Okay.
No, I just want to be me.
Okay.
So I really have that going on.
Okay.
And I'm still trying to figure out ways how to overcome it, and
Okay.
hopefully I will overcome it.
Okay.
But I still have those insecurities in me.
Okay.
Yeah, it is still, and it still drives me crazy at times.
Okay.
And but it is what it is. You have to go through it.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So if people, let's say, so something that I got from this conversation was, if someone, let's say, tries to be more of themselves, then their creative side will pop up. Do you think that's true?
It depends much. See, the thing is, I've been trying to do this, and there are a lot of times where you try to be yourself, but then you're not,
Okay.
because you are trying.
It doesn't come effortlessly.
Yeah, because you're trying.
Okay.
And I just read this thing, quote or something where it says, "Trying is failing."
Okay.
When you're trying to do something, you're failing. Don't try, just be.
Okay.
Because you're like working so hard on becoming someone you're not.
Okay.
So don't do that. If you want to be that, just be that.
Okay.
And you're just gonna be there. So that is something that I never try much. It's like, even the roles that I do, the characters that I do, I always pull in from my own this thing, my own
Right.
experience, or my own this thing.
Okay.
So yeah, that is that I think that is one of the reason why I think, yeah, it's okay. I really like that. I really like that. I want people to know that I have done some fucking artwork, and yes, SHS has paint on his nose. I really like that.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, what was I saying?
You're saying you pull from your own experience.
Yeah, I pull from, so and that is one of the reasons why I think I grow as an actor every single day, because my experience is something that even if I want to stop it, I can't do it, because it is something that happens. Even if you're not doing anything, you're still gonna experience life. It is gonna teach you something.
Yeah.
It is gonna make you realize something, or make you understand something. And I think all the characters that I do, they come from a point where the base is innocence.
Got it.
The base is innocence. All my characters, they come in from innocence is the thing, because like I recently did this thing called this thing Butler,
Okay.
where
I saw you
yeah, I was doing the Hitler thing,
Okay.
and it is really magical how I got into that role, because
Can you talk about the role?
yeah, sure. So it is nothing but we did this for a thing called IFP.
Okay.
It is a 50-hour movie making challenge,
Okay.
where you have to make a short film in 50 hours.
Okay.
You have to complete a short film in 50 hours.
This is the one that you shot in Abhirami with Abhirami, or is that
No,
different?
no, no. This is a different one. This is
Okay.
a different one. So yeah, you're supposed to do that,
Okay.
and yeah, you know how I ended up doing this. So
Okay.
all of a sudden one day, so this was after they told me that after they introduced this thing, the theme for the 50-hour challenge,
Okay.
and the theme was Plan B.
Plan B.
Plan B.
Okay.
So the theme is Plan B. So
Okay.
whatever it is that you do, it has to be something related to Plan B.
Got it.
So I didn't have anything to do with that, and I was not even trying to be a part of it,
Okay.
because I had this thing going on in my life where, like, okay, 50 hours, how are you gonna fucking make a film in 50 hours?
Okay.
Because I am a perfectionist all my life, macha.
Okay.
I've been a perfectionist all my life, and I've tried to stop it, because you can never achieve the thing that you want to do. When you are a perfectionist, no matter what you do, no matter how big of a thing you do, you're never going to get satisfied, and that is something that really pisses me off.
Okay.
And also there is a if you look at the positive side of it, it is something that drives me on, because I never get satisfied. Even if I do a fucking great job, I'm never going to get satisfied. I'm gonna like, fuck, you could have done this, bro.
Okay.
It has it has its own positives and negatives.
Got it.
The positives is, you're never going to settle down.
Okay.
I'm a fucking great actor, bro. You're never gonna be there. You're gonna be like, fuck, you didn't do this, bro.
Okay.
Why the fuck didn't you do this? And at the same time, you're not gonna enjoy your whatever it is that you did. It has its own boon, and yeah. So I am a perfectionist, and I've been trying to control it, but I'm not able to do it, because that is who I am.
Okay.
Okay, and it has definitely helped me as an actor, because I never settle down. It never ever even if I even if a thousand people tell me that I've done a great fucking job, yeah, I still have this feeling, fuck, bro, you could have done this, and this scene could have been something else, and this scene could have been something else. So I think that is something that has always driven me to be a good actor, or a better actor.
Okay.
Better actor.
Okay.
And yeah, that is something that I think has helped me over the period of time.
Okay.
And when we
90
were
on the rank.
yeah and when we were doing this,
Okay.
all of a sudden I had no fucking clue. Like
When did you do this?
I did this in September.
Okay, September.
Okay, so the thing was the 50-hour challenge happened on weekends.
Okay.
Saturdays and Sundays. So they announced it last night, and I had no fucking clue. And I was like, my friends were doing it,
Okay.
and all I had in my mind was to help them out
Okay.
because I had nothing to do. And all of a sudden, I got a call from my friend. So this is how I think. Sometimes some things are meant to be world is I think this is one of those things because how I got this call all of a sudden. I was there helping out my friends with this 50-hour challenge, and uh, and I didn't have my breakfast, so I was out there and with my other friend I was having my breakfast there. And all of a sudden I got a call saying that Macha, one of my friend is asking out for an actor who is like 35 40 years old, and he wants him to be he wants him to play the character of Adolf Hitler.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck, bro, Adolf Hitler.
Ah.
Bro, I'll do it.
Ah.
I'll do it, macha. Adolf Hitler. Because I am someone who really loves to experiment when it comes to characters.
Okay.
I would give anything to do characters that are out of the box.
Okay.
Because Adolf Hitler is someone I really want to do. But the thing is, I don't want to be Adolf Hitler, but I want to bring the funny side of Adolf Hitler. The comical side.
Hari
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
But like to bring the comical side of Adolf Hitler, and I also thought that the script demanded that because it was the script was Adolf Hitler got stuck in Chennai for like 5 or 6 years, and he's now trying figuring out a way to move to Germany, and that too in the past 1925. He has somehow time traveled to 2020, and he's now figuring out a way to go back to 1925 so that he can become the actual Adolf Hitler who he is. Because in 2020 people are not believing he's fucking Adolf Hitler, and they're treating him like some whack ass lame ass boy. So they're treating him like that, and he doesn't like that, so he has to figure out a way to go back. So I thought that okay, this is something that really demands Hitler to be someone who is funny. Because
no one told you it has to be funny.
No one
That's
told me.
something? Okay.
No one told me it has to be funny because if it is serious, I think the plot kind of becomes serious because of the past and the things people could have know people about the things that people know about Hitler and and about the things that he has done to people. And so Hitler is the bad guy, right? Hitler is the bad guy. Most of us think that Hitler is the bad guy. But my thing is, when a bad guy, if he is fucking stuck in a place where he has nothing, even if he is fucking awesome as Hitler, even if he's fucking strong and as Hitler, he's a fucking joke. He's a fucking joke because people don't see him that way. What if people don't see Hitler as Hitler?
Right. Yeah.
That is something that came to my mind right spot on. And I was like, fuck, bro, no matter what, you're definitely gonna bring the comical side of Hitler, because I don't want people to go like, oh fuck, it is Hitler, bro, he's fucking. No, I don't want people to. I want to see Hitler in his weakest moment, in his weakest point. What if he gets stuck? And I also think that people, when they get stuck, they're not gonna be like, oh fuck, oh no. They're gonna try out stuff that really makes them looks like a fool, because they have no other choice.
They're desperate.
They're desperate. When they're desperate, Vasan, do you paint or do you know like?
Yeah, I painted this.
You painted this, Fuck, bro.
I started last year.
Macha, செமையா இருக்குடா.
So I started painting because I started taking therapy last year.
Okay.
And I also suffer with. Suffer. I don't know if suffer is the right word, but if I do something, it has to be perfect.
Yeah.
Then I think I didn't enjoy doing anything at all.
Exactly.
I started therapy and I was also very anxious. So I picked up painting randomly, and then whenever I painted, I felt like I could be in the moment, in the present. So I was like, okay, this is something I like to do.
Yeah, you know what? It is something that I feel when I'm doing improv.
Yeah.
Because improv, when you're doing an improv, it demands you to be in the moment. It demands you to be in the moment, because
Yeah.
when you're in the moment, you know what happens is this doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think
And
that
you,
is the
you
problem.
just be.
Yeah, you
Okay, so
just
you don't
be.
try.
You don't try. You just be,
Yeah.
because this doesn't work.
Uh-huh.
When the problem is when this works,
Yeah.
when you're plotting something, that is when the problem happens. So yeah, that is something I think I too have felt when I'm doing improv, because it demands you. Because if you're not in the moment, the ideas don't come.
Yeah. I wanted to ask, like right now you're doing like so many things,
Mm.
like parkour,
Yeah,
and then you even started taking up skating, and now you're like good. You can do like complex tricks and all.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
recently saw that you were able to do like
yeah,
360.
yeah.
First, like why do you want to do this, and how did you end up choosing to do?
Okay, so the thing is, the the reason, okay, when it comes to skating or parkour,
Hmm.
my goal was to become an actor.
Okay.
Okay, there are a lot of people who wanted to become an actor,
Okay.
but what sets you apart is your skills,
Okay.
and your skills should not be forced.
Okay.
I'm doing this because I wanted to be an actor. I'm doing this because I I really had this feeling that okay, it should not come from a point where you're forcing it.
Okay.
It should happen naturally. Why I started parkour was to become flexible enough so that I was able to do this tack, split,
Oh
and then
yeah.
come back.
Okay.
So that was the reason why I started parkour.
Okay.
And then when I started parkour, people there were like into skating. One of my you know friend in
Okay.
parkour class,
Okay.
she used to skate, and she
Okay.
was like, I used to skate and I need friends here. I'll teach you. You guys just buy skates. And I was like, fuck, it is awesome. And I've always wanted to skate
Yeah.
because it is something that really blew my mind. Because how are people able to stand with those things on?
Yeah.
Because it is really hard to fucking balance.
Yeah.
So how are we? So I was like, okay, I'll just give it a try, and I had no idea if I'll be able to make it or not. But the only thing was, it is something that that got my attention. Okay, you have to do you you know it is something that is interesting, and you have to do this. So that is how I started skating, and then I really it is really fun to skate because being a loner, you don't need company to skate too,
Okay.
because at times, yeah, most of the time people are there, my friends are there,
Okay.
but at times they have work, they won't come in,
Okay.
and I'll be there alone,
Okay.
and I'll be wearing my skates, and it just feels like you're just gliding through life.
Okay.
It just, you'll forget about everything when it comes to me. I'll forget about everything when I'm skating. So I really have fun skating because it opens up a lot of it is just that I told you that I'm a loner, right?
Yeah.
So it is kind of like a fun way to spend me time. So instead of me going in, sitting and watching a sunset, oh fuck, bro, that really blew my mind. So it's also great watching a sunset, watching a beautiful sunset is also great. But then when you have something to do,
Like actively
and
spend
yeah,
time.
when you're actively spending, you're just sitting, so you're not actively doing anything. Physically, you're like just sitting. But when you're physically doing something and you're like enjoying the weather or enjoying whatever it is that is around you, and I think that is really great. So that is why I started. That
It
is the
allows you
reason.
to explore.
Yeah, yeah, it allows me to explore myself more, and yeah, ever since I can remember, I've really had this thing going on in my mind that no matter what people say, you're the fucking best actor in this goddamn world. And I don't know how I got this. And some people may call me a narcissist. Some people may call me, bro, you're too into yourself, bro. You have no fucking time for others. This is not how life works. But I've always had this thing going on that no matter what, I am going to be that. I am going to be the best. I'm not going to be. I am the.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, that is the thing. I'm not going to be. I'm not going to be. I am the best fucking actor in the world.
Right.
So this is something that I've always had in my mind. And at times, people have. Sometimes people they come up with their own these things, and they were like, "How the fuck can you be the greatest? This is too this thing, bro. This is too like you're too you're way too much in your head." There are a lot of people out there. There are a lot of talent. I don't give a fuck about that. This is what I think about myself, and I think that this is true. So yeah.
Wow.
so
Interesting. Okay.
so yes. So this is something that I also tell myself every single day. because there are gonna be times when I really think that no, bro, you're not the best fucking actor in the world
Right.
because you're still Harishankar from Valasaravakam. So
Okay.
yeah, when it is those days, I still tell myself that no matter what, bro, you're still the best fucking actor in the world.
Okay.
Just go do your own shit,
Okay.
and it is gonna happen.
Okay.
So yeah, I tell it to myself.
We're gonna be alright.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right. It is just like that. It's a
Okay.
good life, and you're going to be all right. Even if it is not at the moment,
Okay.
it is definitely gonna turn into an awesome fucking life, and you're gonna do things that people think is, impossible to do.
Mhm. Where do you see yourself and what plans you have for like the future, Hari?
For like the future, Hari, yeah?
Yes.
I don't
Like
know.
let's say 5 years down the line, where would you like to be? Or is that even something that you think about?
No, I don't think about that.
Yeah.
But like 5 years down the line, I have exactly not like imagine myself 5 years. Okay, what would I do in
Okay.
5 years?
Okay.
But all I know is there is gonna be someday
Okay.
where I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do my own shit,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm gonna tell myself again
Okay.
till my last breath that
Okay.
I'm the best fucking actor in the world. I don't expect anyone else to say it to me. I
Okay.
don't want anyone else to say it to me. I just believe that that is who I am,
Okay.
and yeah, that is who I am.
Um,
I don't like want people to come in and bro, your work is great.
okay.
You're the best fucking. No, I don't want that.
Okay. You
If
don't
it
need others' validation.
Yeah, I don't need others validation. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be the same person. I'm still gonna say myself that bro, no matter what,
Mm.
even if you're Adi Shankar from Valasaravakam, you're still going to be the best fucking actor. You're the best fucking actor in the world, not going to be.
Okay. Yeah.
You're the best fucking actor in the world, and no one is gonna take that away from you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. Wow. That's. I think like that is a level of maturity that everyone
yeah,
should aspire to be, and like, I'm so happy, buddy, that like you've figured that out.
yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot to go through.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, because it is hard, buddy.
Okay.
It is hard. There are going to be times when, and as someone who's like in a zone where his entire life is at, oh fuck, what is he going to do? He's like trying something that, when it comes to when it comes from that point of view, you're definitely gonna put yourself in a point where, oh fuck, no, bro, what the fuck is happening to me? Am I really gonna do that,
Okay.
or is it gonna happen, or like not?
Mm.
So yeah, I think,
Okay.
and yeah, I again think that this is also a coping mechanism,
Mhm.
so that I can stay, do things that I'm doing
Okay.
without, yeah, stopping it.
Another thing I wanted to ask is,
Uh,
so, this is the reason why your parents also, probably
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
usually
yeah, yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
support acting or something. Is it's very uncertain.
yeah. It's very uncertain.
So, is uncertainty something that bothers you, or is that something that doesn't bother you, or how do you cope with that?
No, I might sound a bit overconfident, but but there is this thing that I truly believe that I am there is this line that says that goes like, I am a star, how can I not shine?
Wow, that's
So
so fucking profound.
so this is what I'm
Okay.
supposed to do, bro. I am
Damn.
supposed to shine, and
Damn.
all you have to do is notice me. So it is your job to notice me. All I'm supposed to do is just shine,
Damn.
and I do that all the time. So
Okay.
yeah, I think it is up to you guys to figure out when when you see me twinkle, or do me, or like see me do the twinkling stuff that I do. So yeah,
Wow, buddy. Like, damn.
yeah, it is.
That's so fucking profound.
Yeah, it is that.
Wow.
You
I did
can't
not expect you to say that.
you can't stop me from shining,
Mhm.
because that is something that I do naturally.
Right.
I don't try.
Yeah.
I just shine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just painting this as a whole.
Okay. No
Can
worries. It's fine.
No worries, huh?
Again, like, if we had time, it'll be nice.
Yeah.
But then, uh, since we have time, this is how it's turning. So I don't want to change it.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Whatever it is. Once you leave, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to make any other corrections.
Oh. Nice, nice, nice.
Because this is something that came in,
Yeah,
naturally came. So
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
want to let it be
Thanks,
whatever.
buddy. Thanks, thanks,
No,
thanks a lot.
like you really inspire me and a lot of people.
Hey, thanks, Pasam.
I don't know if enough people came and told you this because probably people are just scared. But I know you inspire a lot of people.
Thanks,
Uh,
bro.
just being yourself, I think that is very evident. Even though you don't, probably you only put it in your taglines or just tags.
Yeah,
I think that's very evident. Anyone who sees you, they're like, "Fuck, okay, you're doing so many new things, and you really don't care how other people view you.
yeah.
You're just doing it for your own sake." That's like mind-boggling. Is there any question that you would like people to ask you whenever you meet someone new or something? Is there like any question you wish people ask you?
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling? Okay.
How are you feeling?
Okay. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, how are you feeling? Right now, yeah, I'll be honest with you. Right now, I'm a bit stuck, much. Huh?
Okay.
I'm a bit stuck, as in, from an actor's perspective,
Okay.
things are not working for me.
Okay.
I'm trying some. I'm like experimenting stuff
Okay.
because I'm someone who's like, okay, this is working for me.
Okay.
I do this, and I'm getting an applause.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, but how long am I gonna do this? Do the
Okay.
same thing, and I just don't want to do that. Do the
Okay.
same thing. Yeah,
Right.
yes, it worked for me.
Okay.
It is still gonna work for me even if it is after 1,000 years.
Uh-huh.
But I want to find out new things that will work for me.
Right.
So I'm in a spot where like I'm experimenting,
Okay.
and when you're experimenting, things like this happens because when you're experimenting, it's like you fail
A
a
lot.
lot of times.
Yeah.
You fail a lot. You fail a lot, and then you fail a lot. You fail a lot, and then you figure out something else. So I'm in that phase right now as an
Right.
actor.
Right.
I'm like failing a lot,
Okay.
and hopefully, I
Okay.
think I'll find out and you know a new way to
Okay.
make things interesting when it comes to acting. And when you're figuring out new ways, it is expected that you have to fail a lot of times
Right.
because without you failing, you'll never know what works and what doesn't.
Okay.
So I'm in that phase right now,
Okay. How do
and
you deal with the disappointment of nothing
that is
probably not working out or
again,
something?
you're the best fucking actor in the world.
Okay. So
I'm the best fucking actor in the world, bro.
right.
You don't have to worry about that shit. You're the best fucking actor in the world. Just go and do it. You're just gonna land in some gold mine.
Okay.
You're definitely gonna go and land in some gold mine. But
Okay.
then you have to like dig a lot of holes before you figure out where the gold mine is. So yeah, I think that is something that I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, my confidence level, no,
Hmm.
it has not been 100% right from my this thing. So I have to go through some shit to
Okay.
build my confidence up. Yeah, I think that is how you do it. So even if it is a major or minor setback
Hmm.
that we have in life,
Hmm.
I think every single thing is gonna you know help you out,
Okay.
make you into, or like turn you into a better person.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that is how I see my experience.
Okay.
Even if it is a loss, even if it is a tragic thing that has happened to you in your life,
Okay.
I always think that it always happens for your own good. That is something that I've been doing for a long period of time.
Okay.
Even if it is a major setback,
Okay.
it has made me feel something. It has made me go through something, and I'm definitely gonna use it, and I'm definitely gonna use it to create some cool stuff with that. And why I chose acting was because I told you I'm someone who doesn't express myself a lot. Yeah, it is one of my insecurities, I would like to call it. I don't want to not show people that I'm not a insecure person. I am
Mm-hmm.
someone who's fucking confident. I'm someone who's fucking cool, and this is the cool ass guy. No, I don't want people to. I just want people to know that even everyone has these things going on, and I think it is the insecurities that makes you special.
Right.
Not like, not everyone has your own insecurities, not everyone has your own this thing, the
Mm.
feeling that you have on yourself, or like what I could have been, what I would have been, what if I was someone else, what if I was someone like him, what if
Mm.
I was someone like them. No, it is your insecurities that makes you really really fucking unique.
Okay.
In a way they
Uh-huh.
are serious, but if you look at it from a different perspective, insecurities are funny as fuck. Because when you put a fucking insecure person in a fucking society, he's gonna do stuff that is really funny because he's trying to be someone else.
Right.
He's trying to he's trying to overcome his fear. He's trying to overcome something that he is believed that he is. And when he's trying to do that, he's definitely going to be something funny.
Right.
He's definitely going to be something. He's definitely going to do something funny. He's definitely going to act like a act like a fool to make his point because he's trying things out.
Right.
Because he's trying things out, so he's gonna fail. When he's gonna fail, he's gonna fail really bad.
Okay.
And that is where I think humor is.
What according to you is like the biggest failure that you had, and what did you exactly learn from it?
Buddy, I don't put my failures as the biggest failure or the smallest failure. Every single failure is the biggest failure, even if it is like as small as me going to a girl and saying that I really like her, and she's being like, "Oh fuck, no, I don't like you." It's like that is a failure too.
Right.
But the impact it has on me is what really
Matters.
determines. I'm a really sensitive person. I feel things.
Okay.
I feel things at a different level. So let's say, yeah, that is who I am. I think right from my childhood, I feel things at a different level. It has always been like that. Emotion. I feel emotions at a different level.
Okay. Okay.
It really has a great impact on me. So, but failures are failures, and I've learned a lot from it. So this is one thing that I think every guy will be able to relate to.
Okay.
One is hitting on chicks.
Okay.
So when you're a kid and you're hitting on chicks, and you have all these things, and you're watching all this cool stuff, and you're watching your friends do all this, and you're like, oh fuck, bro, okay, I have to act cool, and I'm gonna go and do this shit. Okay, I'll go and do this shit, and it's gonna turn up bad, and it's like, oh fuck, what the fuck did I do? All right then. Okay. No, I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, let me go. Okay, no, I'm not finished yet. I'll come back. Oh fuck. Oh, I failed again. Okay. So yeah, it is like that.
Okay.
So yeah, in everything, buddy, everything that I've done, I've always tried some stupid ass shit. I've made a lot of people uncomfortable just by being myself. I still do that. It's and now it has become this thing that I do it for fun,
Okay.
and people know that I'm doing it for fun, but I still do it.
Okay. Okay. So now we're on the topic of women and girls.
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Now
Yeah.
I don't. Now I'm single.
Single.
Yeah. And it is a choice. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
So even if a lot of women hit on you, you're like, nah.
It's not like that. I don't want to get into a serious relationship. That is my mindset right now.
Okay.
I'm not expecting. I would like things to be casual,
Okay.
and if it turns out to be a serious relationship, it is. But I'm not expecting a serious relationship. Is what.
Okay. Right now.
Yeah, right now, because right now my focus is on myself,
Right.
and I don't think I have enough time to put the effort and time to build or stay in a relationship.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, but I've always but as a person, I really enjoy being in a relationship. It is something that really fascinates me because it is beautiful, I think, in a lot of ways. Even if relationship turns out to be bad,
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like, oh fuck, I really hate the time that I spent with you. No, it's not gonna be that. I'm not that person.
Okay.
So I am always someone who's like, okay, even if I spend 2 months with you,
Okay.
I really had a great fucking time because there was some genuine affection and love in it.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so that is why I don't seek relationships right now, because it demands a lot of, I think, time and emotion and stuff from you,
Okay.
and I don't think I can give it at the moment.
Okay. Fair enough. What's your definition of love?
Just be there,
Okay.
just be in the moment,
Okay.
have fun,
Okay.
be there for one another.
Okay.
That's it. And the other stuff that happens, yeah, I know a lot of bad things happens when it comes to relationship, unexpected things.
Right.
The problems are like infinite.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just expect some problem to be, and you can't just be precautious about it. or just prevent it from happening. If it happens, it happens. So, and I think it is still beautiful. Even if it happens, I think you just, I really had this. Even if it happens, it's just that, whatever it is that we shared at that point of time was true, and no one can tell that it was false. So yeah.
So when you came here,
Uh-huh.
did you expect anything or
No.
okay?
The only thing that I had in my mind was this was something new to me.
Okay.
No one has ever asked me out or like told me that you are an interesting person,
Okay.
or can I just get this done? I just need your time or
Okay.
something. So at first, when you asked me out, it really made me feel special. That is why I told you that, Macha, no matter what, whatever it is that you said, it really made me feel special because no one has ever asked me to do this thing.
What?
So yeah, like
I thought a lot of people will keep telling you this and you won't have time.
no,
I thought you're like, oh, this.
no, not
I
like
actually
that.
asked Suhas. I actually told, is this something that I can? I think on the day of our improv, I was like, I
Uh,
would really love if Hari comes, but is this something silly? Will he even be interested in anything like
I love
this?
doing this shit, bro.
But
I
yeah,
love doing this shit. So the only thing that I had in my mind was, Hari, no matter what,
okay,
whatever it is that Santosh asks, just be honest. Because no matter whatever it is that is going on in this world, it is you. And I don't want you to be someone who is not Hari Shankar. I want this to be someone who is Hari Shankar,
okay,
from the bottom of his heart.
right,
So the only thing that I had in mind was, no matter what the question is, just be honest about it. Just tell him whatever it is that you feel, no matter what
okay.
anybody thinks. So yeah, that is what I really had in my mind, and I really had a great time painting this cool ass fucking Squirtle. Hey!
Um,
So yeah,
I think there's just. You want to highlight it? I think we can just
yeah,
quickly
sure.
highlight it.
The outline alone.
Outline.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you really enjoyed it, and
Yes, I really
love
had a
it, buddy.
great time, Macha. Thank you so much
Love
for
it,
like
love it.
calling me out, because this is something that is really, really, really close to my heart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I really love this. And you won't believe me, Squirtle is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Okay.
Squirtle is one of my favorite Pokemon, and it is one of Ash's favorite Pokemons too.
Yeah. What was the that 50-hour challenge that you did with her? What was that?
Dad,
Uh,
that is actually a funny story. Yeah. The thing is, Abhi enrolled for that 50-hour challenge. Okay,
okay.
Abhi and my friends from the Little Theater,
Uh,
they enrolled for the 50-hour challenge.
okay.
Uh, and I had work that night.
Okay.
So it was like a 50-hour challenge. So you have to be in it for like the whole 50 hours. And I had this feeling that, because I had work like one entire night, and I had this feeling that, fuck, bro, because you're not gonna be there for one whole night, and that is the night where they get to plan the stuffs that they get to do,
Okay.
because that is the time when the IFP released what the plot is,
Okay.
or what this thing, your short film has to be about.
What was this plot?
The plot was plan B.
Oh, this
That
is
there is
also.
always a plan B. There is always a plan B.
So all of this was in the same.
Yeah, all of
So
this
you,
was.
you participated in two things.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Ah.
So all of this was in the same thing. So I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm not gonna be a part of it, but I'll definitely go and help them out. So the next morning, when they were actually starting to shoot the entire film, I went there and I was like helping them out. I was like, in my mind, what I had was, okay, let me go spend some 20-24 hours there, help them out in every single way that I can do. And yeah, that was something that I had in my mind, and I just went there for like 2 hours. And then when I went out for breakfast, I had this call saying that there is this role that you have, like people are looking for, it's like 35-40-year-old.
But that's when you found
Yeah,
out.
that's when I figured out.
Damn, okay.
And then I was like, Adolf Hitler, I'll do it, bro, I'll do it for sure. And then he called me in, so I then left Thiruvanmiyur, like left them, and then I went there and I started shooting it.
Okay.
And yeah, that is what happens. Yeah, I really feel bad for leaving, but to be honest, buddy, I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea it had something to do with IFP.
Okay. Oh.
It had no, because I was in the mood that Adolf Hitler நான் பண்றேன் என்ன வேணாலும் பண்றேன். And then after I went there, he told me it was
For
something
the
like,
same
yeah,
competition.
it was for the same competition or something. So I was like, okay, அபிக்கு தெரிஞ்சா நம்மள கொலை பண்ணி புதைச்சிருவா, சொல்ல சொல்லாமலே வச்சுப்பா. அதனால she figured it out, and then I was like, what the fuck are you going to do? You still did it. What the fuck are you going to do? But I was not expecting this to win.
Okay.
But yeah, it is really, to be honest, it is really uncomfortable because my friends have lost, and yeah, but I don't know how to handle this, buddy.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna try anything, because when I'm trying to do something, I'm definitely gonna make things worse.
Okay.
I'm definitely, even if my intentions are good, even if I want to, not act like and be like even if my intentions are good, it is somehow gonna turn into. So I figure out, okay, no matter what, don't do anything.
Okay.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Just stay still. If somebody tells you have done a great job, good. Thanks. Thank you so much. அது தவிர்த்து ஒரு வார்த்தை திறந்துடாத, பிரச்சனை. திறந்தனா பிரச்சனை. So yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, buddy. That will be great. Yes.
Huh?
Yes. இங்கேயும் இது பண்ணோம். நான் வந்து கை இங்க பண்றேன். You want to do this?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll watch that and I'll do that. Yeah.
நான் வந்து இந்த கால். Oh yeah.
Buddy, can I draw a heart here, buddy?
Sure, buddy.
Huh?
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. You want to paint it with black paint, or do you just want to use the sketch itself?
Yeah, we can give it a red or something.
Oh, red, yeah.
For the heart, yeah.
Right.
Thanks, buddy.
Harry's the touch. Okay. Oh. Let me quickly finish.
That's the marker.
Is it?
Marker.
Low mark.
Yeah, I want. மச்சான்,
Sorry.
என்னாச்சு?
தெரியலையே.
எப்படி அப்படியாச்சு?
தெரியலையே. I think நான் வரேன்.
Ta-da!
Super, buddy. Actually looks nice.
Thanks, bro.
Wow.
You helped me a lot, but yeah, I'm not that good of a painter, but still
Doesn't
like
matter, buddy. This is, you need to
it. Yeah.
hurry. I had so much fun, buddy.
Yeah,
Thanks
me
for
too,
doing
buddy. Me
this.
too, me too, me too. I
Yes.
had so much fun.
Yes,
Thank you
buddy.
so much for this.
Yes, I'm really excited to see what else you can do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I'll be cheering on you.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure,
Yeah,
bro.
buddy. Greatest actor in the world.
Yeah, bro, the greatest fucking actor in the zone. God damn.